Hey guys, in today's video, I want to talk about iOS 18.3 and what's coming next, right? Apple could be working on iOS 18.3.1 and we're all waiting for iOS 18.4 betas. But I wanted to talk about my experience so far with iOS 18.3, which is the latest software update. It's now been out for 1 week and you guys have also provided a ton of feedback on how the software is working for you. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video. First, I want to talk about some of the bugs and issues previously reported within iOS 18.2 and even 18.3 betas. And I want to start off with screen issues, and we talked about this multiple times, but it appears that screen unresponsiveness issues and screen glitches or distortions have disappeared with iOS 18.3. Now, when I was using iOS 18.2, 18.2.1, and even 18.3 betas, I would see some random distortion on the display. I'm happy to report that I haven't had that issue ever since updating to iOS 18.3, and it looks like a lot of you guys are also having great experience this time around with iOS 18.3. No screen unresponsiveness, no distortion on display. Great news overall. Now, for those of you thinking about updating because of battery, now I also want to talk about battery because, again, you guys have also provided a ton of feedback in regards to battery, and it looks like most users are having great, if not excellent, battery life on iOS 18.3. So if your main concern was battery usage, I have to say, and I've always said this, iOS 18.3 has delivered phenomenal battery life on my iPhone running the latest OS. So if that was one of your major concerns, I can say that most users are having great battery life running iOS 18.3. Now, another major issue reported by many of you guys, as well as I did, that is camera issues. And again, it's been 1 week since I've been using iOS 18.3, and I have not encountered not one single battery or camera issue on my iPhone. As you can see here, I can switch between lenses. Everything is working just fine. Finally, I can say that the camera is working as intended on the latest iOS 18.3, as well as the battery and even display issues. This could perhaps be one of the best updates on iPhones so far with iOS 18. Now, there's only been one issue that I've encountered within iOS 18.3, and that is a Wi-Fi connection issue. This is a screen recording you see here. I was in the studio, but it wasn't recognizing my Wi-Fi network. I had to manually go in there and connect to the Wi-Fi network when it should have been already automatically connected. So other than minor Wi-Fi issues, as you can see right here from this screen recording, I can't say that I've had any major issues within iOS 18.3 in terms of bugs and any performance issues whatsoever. Now, if you have any issues on your device, let me know in those comments down below what type of issues you're having and also which device you're currently using. Now, with all that being said, I'm sure Apple is already working on the next update for iPhone, which should be iOS 18.3.1. Now, last year, Apple released iOS 17.3.1 on the first week of February. And there's always minor security issues and minor bugs that Apple may want to address before their next major update, which should be iOS 18.4 sometime in April. Now, we're waiting on the betas for this one, and these will most likely become available starting next week. iOS 18.4 Beta 1 should become available as early as February the 3rd next week. We'll keep you posted, of course. If they do release, I'll make sure to follow up with you guys on another video. But keep in mind that Apple could be working on another minor release, iOS 18.3.1, again, to address perhaps minor security issues or perhaps some minor bugs that may linger within iOS 18.3. We could probably expect that sometime during the month of February. But again, iOS 18.3 proving to be one of the best updates within iOS 18 so far. So if you were looking to update, I think this is the time. iOS 18.3 feels very solid, very stable. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.